I just did a short with the band Warrant, one of my favorite songs and albums. Dirty, Rotten, Stinkin', Filthy Rich is the name of the album, and Heaven is the song. And it's for my friend Jammer. Jammer knows who he is. We're doing a lot in Astro. We were doing so much that, boy, I expect a major change anytime soon. I got 3 9s in the pre-reading, so we'll go check that out in a minute. And the 9 of Swords we left off with yesterday, and it's funny because I didn't get a 9 of Swords. I got the other 3 9s. So that's all 4 9s in the last 2 readings. And 9s are the end, you know, that's it. 9s roll into a 10. And we did pyramid work last night, spaceship and mountain work, where if you guys know about the mountains, how they open, how the pyramids open on top, that's about all I'm going to say about that. But it's massive. We are just kicking ass and taking names. So, okay, so just do it. That's what we're doing. The other thing Astro wanted me to tell you is we've got to start changing. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean more physical than I do internal, because the physical is going to help you with the internal. Some of you on YouTube, I'll give an example, only an example, say the same exact thing every day. Do the same thing every day. There's nothing wrong with that, but we turn into creatures of habit that way. Some of you eat your breakfast at the same time. Take your shower. Cut your toast the same way. Okay? So those were just a few examples, but they want you to start doing stuff different. So if you always wore your hair that way, change it. If you always cut your toast that way, change it. You don't have to do everything in one day, but they want you to start changing your physical routine, because a lot of you are getting too robotic and you're falling back into old timelines. Believe it or not. Okay, myself, I was showing a lot of stuff. I had to get rid of all my jewelry again because it was no longer needed on this assignment. At one time I had my jewelry on, remember, in my beginning, then I had to take it off for a certain assignment, then I got to put it back on. Well, it's off again. So you see, I do that, and I don't usually tell people all this stuff, but they want me to. You know, they want me to explain to you that I am a living example for you. Okay? So it's kind of like when I was in AA, every day we'd go to a meeting and every day we would tell it how it is. You know, I'm having this problem, I feel this way. Because we wanted to change. We didn't want to resort back to alcohol. So we had to change. Well, they're saying it's the exact same concept here. It's that you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. You're becoming robotic. Same time, same this, same that. And therefore, you're actually falling backwards on an old timeline. Now, they showed me where I need to do some changes, and I'm going to. But if you do notice me, I change my house around all the time. I'm constantly doing different things on the videos. You know, that part's all okay. They showed me where I'm okay, right? But they showed me where they want me to change. And a few of them changes are listening to certain people, which is going to be really hard to do, because you get a routine. Oh, at 8 o'clock, this person puts out their video and then I watch it. Well, both of you are in the wrong. I'm in the wrong for watching it every day at 8, and they're in the wrong because they do the same shit every day and it's totally predictable, is the word I'm looking for, they're saying. They want you to stop being predictable. So I said it kind of wrong. They don't mean that we're doing stuff wrong. We're not doing anything wrong. We're too predictable. I can say to you, okay, well, I know for a fact that this person's going to start out their video saying this, and they do every time. This person's going to be on at 9 a.m. Central Time every day. You know, it's just predictability. And the reason they're telling me this is because we're going into this new phase where we may have a 10-day blackout. We may have a total change in banking, in internet, in everything. And it's going to be a lot easier for us that are getting the A+. It's going to be a lot easier for us if we've already broken a lot of our patterns instead of getting smashed with it all at once. So I think this makes sense to a lot of you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy because it's not. Look at me. I did a shorts. I came on here. They said that's okay because you switched up the time, you switched up the music, you switched up the cards, you switched up the room. See, I'm still not predictable. They don't want you predictable. So there's your assignment from Astro. And the reason they're giving me this to tell you is because with that pyramid work that we did, Jammer and I and the boys and girls, right? Holy shit. Shit's gonna happen. Okay? So that's all I can tell you on that. I hope you understand. Just take the word predictable and turn it into unpredictable and then apply it to your life. Okay? It's a trip. They showed me all the stuff I do predictable, and I didn't think I did because I do so much unpredictable. Okay, so we're going to go in the other room. You can come along with me here. Yeah, I hear a kitty. We're going to go in the other room. And we'll go over the cards. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I changed the runes around so much. And again, it's just to get us prepared. It's just to get us prepared for major changes. It will be a lot easier to do it when you already became unpredictable. Okay, so the main cards here were the Queen of Cups in the shorts and the Nine of Swords. They were just telling me here to stand firm in love because there's a test coming. Then they said the Three and the Two of Wands. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. Waiting for results and be courageous, be daring, right? And there's the High Priestess in the background. Okay. Then we went into, let's see, we had the Three of Pentacles. After that was stay being a teacher, stay being a student, both. Okay, but become less unpredictable, less predictable. Okay, teamwork is what we did last night. No limits. We're mastering. We're manifesting together. I can't even talk. It was so exciting. It was a favorable outcome. It's the happiest card I can pull. It's all about creativity, positivity, the new world change. Keep your ego in check, though, because as I said, you could get really unhumble doing all this cool work. But we're natural born leaders. We're successful. We're visionaries. We are on fire, the king of questing. Okay, then we're going to go with them 3 nines I was talking about. We had the Nine of Cups first, and that's the Feast of Purim. Do you know about the Feast of Purim? Okay, I'm going to show you this card. The ones that look up the Bible might want to look at this. Esther chapter 9, verse 22, the Feast of Purim. So if you don't know about that, check it out, because that's the Nine of Cups energy. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles energy with Holy the Bird. There's Holy waiting to go outside. Yeah. And then we've got the Nine of Wands energy. The dice on the bottom, you see the couple threes there? All very significant. That Nine of Wands, you know what the Nine of Wands energy is, right? The Nine of Wands energy is the energy of the burden's going to be over. Okay, then we have St. Michael saying, make a commitment to this new beginning that Miss Mystic's talking about. So 11:11 on the clock. Make a commitment to start being unpredictable. And the only warning we have is we have a masculine that's low vibe. He's false, so watch for red flags. He's in the moon energy. So that's your warning, and it's a big warning because he's like a magician energy. He's an illusionist. He's going to act like everything's one way, but really it's another. You will see through it, is what I'm heard, if you leave behind the familiar. And we were just talking about that. That's another reason they want you to be less predictable, because then energies like this can't fuck with you as much because they don't know what you're going to do next. What's their next move? Well, I don't know. And the angels are among you. So you've got the temperance energy here. Angels are among you. They're going to help you. But you have to rely on them, is what I heard. They cannot interfere without your help. So you have to ask them. There is success, a Four of Pentacles outcome. Be and accept your worth. Help others. And then the last card here, the last few cards are Ten of Pentacles, abundance. Building a legacy, that's what we're doing. Ace of Wands, it's a yes. New ideas, there's plenty of potential. It's an in and out energy because underneath, if you're looking at self-love, self-forgiving, and resting, those things have to be going on in you. The renewal and the deep transformation has to be going on in you in order to mirror out and manifest power. So it's intense creativity. And that was the pyramids last night. Okay, we've got inner strength. It's going to take a lot of courage and moral integrity. So balance and faith is the outcome. Keep your emotions in check. Courage to declare the truth. Okay, very important. You got to have the courage to stand up to the devil. Look at that. So them three cards is your warning. You've got the false masculine, the moon energy, and the devil. You can't feel stuck. You can't say the devil made me do it. Opposition is mainly all it is. And we have the energy of the angels, and angel energy always cancels out the devil. And I just found the Lover's card hiding. So the Lover's card was hiding. So halves of the same whole, twin flame, and high-ranking love. And I do want to talk on that for a minute. Let's go ahead and talk about that for just 1 minute. We got the sun shining right in here. So that Lover's card is hiding, and the reason it's hiding is because they said that since some of you did not receive your twin flame yet, it may be put on hold now because of the fact that we're going into something really deep, or it may come rushing in really quick. So it's kind of like, I know that sounds weird, but it's like in the energy right now, it's either do or die. It's like, just do it. It's like, if they don't just do it, or you two don't just get together, then you may be riding this alone for a little bit longer. But if they jump right in and get in their Ferrari and get over to your house, right? Then you guys will be doing this big assignment that we have next together. Oh, it's just so exciting. Pyramid energy. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.